Whenever we code any type of procedure using CPT codes, if you are unable to find the CPT code for the procedure performed by the physician, usually based on CPT guidelines, we need to use CPT unlisted code. In 2024, we are having few new guidelines related to unlisted CPT code. So here we are going to know what are the new guidelines after 2024, which we need to use from January 1st, 2024. This session is very useful for the people regularly works with CPT codes as well as the people who are planning to write CPC or CPMA or any other type of certification where we will use or where they will assist your knowledge using CPT codes. So today our session is new unlisted CPT code guidelines from 2024. So basically, in order to understand these new guidelines, we need to understand what is unlisted code, what is its purpose, what happens if we append incorrect unlisted code. So what is unlisted code? An unlisted code represents an item, service or procedure for which there is no specific CPT code. As we have discussed previously, physician has performed one procedure, but we are unable to, as a coder, we are unable to find appropriate CPT code for that procedure. In that situation, we will use unlisted CPT code. Usually, all the unlisted CPT code starts with unlisted and all ends with 99 in the ending. Next, when to use an unlisted code. So unlisted procedure codes are to be used when no other CPT code exists to reflect the procedure or service the provider wants to submit for reimbursement. So basically, whenever there is no appropriate code which reflects the physician's procedure, that time we will use unlisted CPT code. So when should I not use an unlisted code? So you can't use unlisted code if there is a specific code for the procedure which is performed by the physician. Next, when does the unlisted code denied? So claims submitted with an unlisted procedure code will be denied if determined that a more appropriate procedure or service code that mostly closely approximate the service performed is available. So basically you have coded one unlisted code, but in your CPT book we are having specific CPT code for that procedure. So that time insurance payer will deny that unlisted code. Yes, because you are having the specific CPT code for the procedure performed by the physician. Next, how to report unlisted code. So it is appropriate to report an unlisted code together with a category 1 or category 3 codes for the same patient encounter on the same date of service when a separately reportable portion of a provided procedure or service is not described by an existing CPT code. So basically we will use this unlisted code along with category 1 as well as category 3 codes whenever there is a necessity to append unlisted CPT code. Next, we will see few guidelines related to unlisted code. So, if multiple separately reportable unlisted services are performed on the same patient on the same date of service by the same physician or QHB, so here QHB means qualified healthcare practitioner, then multiple unlisted codes may be reported. So, for example, for same date or for the patient, physician has performed two procedures. If these two procedures are having the unlisted codes, we can code those two unlisted codes. Next one, if the two procedures are performed in the same anatomical region, then multiple units of the same unlisted code may be reported with modifier 59 append to the additional units. So for example, in the same anatomical region, two different procedures are performed, but those two different procedures are not having any specific CPT code. So that time we need to use two separate unlisted codes, and for one code we need to append 59 modifier to inform that these are the two different procedures performed in the same anatomical location. In the same way, if the two unlisted services are performed on the different anatomical regions. Based on the code edits, you need to append 59 modifier. If there is no code edit, you no need to append any type of modifier. So based on guidelines, we can't use 52 modifier along with unlisted CPT code, as unlisted CPT code does not have any type of code description in order to reduce the service. But you can append laterality modifier like 50 modifier, and you can append 59 modifier unlisted, and also you can append modifier 80 assistant surgeon along with unlisted CPT code. And also you can append modifier 93 when there is necessity. So overall here you can't append 52 modifier along with unlisted CPT code. So you can append laterality modifier, you can append distinct modifier like 59, and you can append assistant at surgery modifier like modifier 80, and you can append modifier 93. Now we will see more important guideline here. So prior to 2024, CPT convention guided users that unlisted code should not be reported in multiple units or with modifiers appended because the procedure itself was unspecified. So before 2024, we are having a guideline that we can't report multiple unlisted codes as well as any type of along with unlisted CPT code. So which is prior to 2024. As we have discussed previously, effective January 1st, 2024, if multiple unlisted procedures are performed at the same session, each unlisted code may be reported. So, it is the latest guideline that if you find or if you code two unlisted procedures, you can code two unlisted procedures in the same session. Next, if an unlisted procedure is performed on more than one anatomical region, like extremities and different spinal regions, then the unlisted procedure code may be reported in multiple units to account for each region or site treated. So basically here, based on region or based on site, you need to code. For example, if you are having like three regions, physician has performed the procedure. So three regions you will get, if you get CPT unlisted code, so you can code three unlisted CPT codes to denote three regions. And as we have discussed previously, with the implementation of the new changes, modifiers may now be appended to denote different sides of the body like left side, right side, like 50 modifier for bilateral procedure, and more than one unlisted procedure the same session using 51 or 59, an unlisted procedure performed by two physicians. Usually we will use 62 modifiers and other appropriate modifiers to denote the special circumstances. I hope this session is very useful for you. So if you have any doubts, you can mention in the comment section. So I will try to share my knowledge in order to improve yourself as well as myself. Thanks for visiting FastCoder 21. If you like this session, please click on like button in order to motivate me. So if anyone looking for same day surgery training, CPC and CPMA certifications, please contact us at vincentmedicalcoder@gmail.com. So we will provide quality education with less fee. If anyone interested, please contact us using the provided email.